Did you attend ConNooga this weekend? If not, we've got inside coverage.
And what is life like on campus after changes in administration?
Those stories and more at Today at ChattState.
Hey, I'm Lindsay Daniels.
And I'm Ben Banks. So, do you have any midterms this week?
I've already taken them. I think I did really well.
That's
what
great.
about you?
Yeah, I studied on the snow days we had, and I felt like we did a good job.
Good. Students at Chattanooga State may or may not know that we have a new college president, or at least an interim president, after Dr. Catanzaro resigned in December. What effects has this change in leadership had on students? Adam Butler has more.
In August of 2013, college president Jim Catanzaro hired Lisa Haynes as his chief assistant at Chattanooga State Community College. In the year thereafter, Chattanooga State was audited by the Tennessee Bureau of Regents for its ethics. The center of their investigation, the hiring of Lisa Haynes. Catanzaro brought Haynes back with him after an extended trip to Barbados, which was one of his favorite and most frequently visited vacation spots. Lisa was soon given a top position at Chattanooga State without any form of college degree. Her starting salary was $90,000 a year, but in the following summer of 2014, she was promoted to Chief Innovations Officer, bringing her salary to $108,000 a year. After Catanzaro came under fire in November and December of 2014, and the college's controversy was publicized, he announced his resignation for December 31st, 2014.
But the question is, are students aware of the controversy that took place? And if so, how are they being affected by all of this?
In an interview with Dr. Kenneth Goldsmith, the president of the Faculty Senate and a business professor at Chattanooga State Community College, he had this to say.
Well, it definitely was affected. In a negative way. I guess that's the best way to describe it. Well, we were happy for the investigation because that's one of the responsibilities of the Board of Regents is to conduct an audit to make sure policies and procedures that are in place are followed. So they were the body that could take our voice and do something with it. I think the students didn't like the conflict. I don't think they knew specifically about Hayes or the hiring or any of that backstory.
We soon found out Dr. Goldsmith was right.
Are either of you aware of the scenario that happened in the past few months with our former campus president?
No. I wasn't aware until January, so found out on the news.
I did not know. Never heard anything about it.
Sort of. Very minimum amount of knowledge. I am, but I don't know a lot about it.
I do not know.
I think there's going to be more opportunities for students, more engagement of what students want and need. So we may not see it this semester, but definitely starting next year, I think the students are going to see a shift and a change in the overall environment and culture of the campus.
Was it a faculty objective to move through the events that transpired without affecting the student life or the student morale?
Absolutely, to the degree that was possible. Faculty have always taken the perspective that even though students are impacted by that fight or a fight with the administration, that students should never be, to use the common term, that students should never be the collateral damage.
So you felt this objective was met?
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
So as it stands today, business as usual for the spring semester for both students and faculty. From at ChattState News, I'm Adam Butler.
ConNooga took place last weekend in downtown Chattanooga. Our own Tina Covelli was there to cover the event. Here are some of the highlights.
If you were downtown recently, you may have noticed one of Chattanooga's biggest, nerdiest gatherings took place, ConNooga. The weekend-long multi-fandom convention took place the last weekend in February with guests staying at the historic Choo Choo Hotel and shuttling over to the convention center for daily panels, guest appearances, dealer's room visits, and cosplay photo ops. Intense competitions took place in costume making, makeup, and idol singing. Room parties that could only be explained as insane took place Saturday night with an abundance of different hosts per room making themes so that each walk-in was a crazy experience. ConNooga currently plans to be making another appearance next year around the same time, but with new and exciting guests and events. More information can be found on their Facebook and website, ConNooga.com.
Can you believe how cold it's been and how snowy and crazy this weather's been?
Especially since yesterday it was like 70 degrees, and then all of a sudden we have this freezing rain today. It's ridiculous.
I'm so ready for some normalcy. Let's take a look at the weather. Will there be more snow? How's it look for spring break? Here's Dakota.
Man, the weather has been going from 0 to 100 real quick, but it's going to be sunny and warmer this weekend. Highs in the 40s later this weekend, then cloudy days and showers all throughout spring break. Be careful out there because the roads might be a little slick today.
You got any big spring break plans?
Yeah, we're going to Orlando with the media department. It's going to be a lot of fun.
That'll be awesome. You guys are going to have a great time. That's it for today at ChattState. Be sure to check us out online and on podcast Cable 3.
Have a great day.